Hey guys, how's it going? So today's episode is going to be flying a little bit on the end. If everything went right from the last stream, what we end up having was a couple of things happening at once. First, we went to the end, and then we just basically left it in there. So I'm talking about the silent stream, the last time that we talked. The thing was I found the Nether Fortress, or what does it call it? It's not a bastion. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Nether Fortress. It was the castle where you go to the end, where you have the end portal. And I was able to go to the portal, so I'm flying here. I don't remember what last thing that I did. It's a bunch of sand falling to my doom. So where I am, oh, over here. Okay, I don't remember what I was doing down there. In any case, I started playing with Power, creating a couple of energized things. So I created the energized rod spirited. That was the latest I was able to go to. So for creating power tools, let's see. Power. It is really gonna vary depending on your mod pack. For your basic range, you're going to need a couple of iron ingots and the electric paste, which is not expensive to do in this pack. Is basically grab coal and a couple of clay balls and a lava bucket, and that's gonna give you 24 of those. With that, you can make that range, and with that, you can make also the starter rod. The rod is gonna require, this is I think the most expensive part for that, the nether quartz, so you have to go to the end first. The basic capacitor, which is going to be made out of these, so more thermal paste, dielectric paste, my bad. That's gonna give you this. The casing is really cheap. This is going to be rods, horizontal and vertical. I don't know why they went through the trouble of that. You have 3 iron bars and then 6 dielectric pastes, and that's gonna give you this dielectric rod horizontal. And the horizontal, you can make it vertical if you just put it in the grid. So why do they went through the trouble? I have no clue. But then when you make that, you can start upgrading it. So the rod, that comes from the basic, the starter goes to the basic. The basic is basically the same thing, but with a quartz block. And then that's when things start getting interesting. For the hardened one, I needed these, the hardened capacitor. And for that, I needed the energized steel. And that is where, again, things start to get interesting. In order to get that, I need the rod, and I need the energizing orb. And then if I take, let's do a couple here to show in the example. I'm gonna put these on the board so I can put them in place. Let's do a couple. So I have 24, let's do 27. So I'm gonna be taking iron, 1, 2, 3, and then I need 3 gold, 1, 2, 3. And now when I put them together in here, 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, the counter is going to start making things for me. So is this enabled though? So stored 4 million, it's gonna go here to the power. Why aren't you doing anything? The range, let's set the configuration, that's link mode. So sure, it's linked. You go here, linking done. I don't know if there's a progress bar that I'm missing here. It happened to me last time, I was seeing nothing. Let's do a couple at a time. Probably not gonna help it. So let's do a couple. There's a percentage going in, so it did work. I guess I can just do the one at a time for whatever reason. And then you get that, right? And once I have that energized thing, oh, that actually gives me 2 of them. So, okay, fine. I can make it into blocks like this, and I can use those blocks later, right? But I don't have the space. I'm just gonna keep it in this basic form, and that's that. So with that, I can start making things. I can start energizing objects. So for instance, this blazing crystal, I get by energizing either blaze powder or blaze rods. I don't have that many blaze rods in the first place. And then I can get to the higher tiers by going that route, right? So I needed that for the rod. For the energized, I need the diamond. So the diamond is basically just energize the diamond. For the rod, the next one, the, the, the spirited version, what I need is emerald, so energize emerald. But then the next one is a little bit more expensive, and that's why I stopped. I can't, I don't have the material right now. This nitro crystal is going to require that I energize a block of blazing crystal, block of redstone, so that's cheap, but then the nether star. Now for the blazing crystal is just a bunch of these, so it's kind of expensive, but not crazy expensive. The most important part here is that I don't really have the nether star. Now for the nether star, I could potentially just cheat my way from to do it, and I think that's gonna be a good route to take, to be honest. There's a couple of options that I can take, and I think that I am just going to try to do that this episode, so we have my nether star. The only real reason I'm doing that is for the nether star right now, and I kind of want it. I don't remember how many skulls I have, but I have my wither skeleton spawners, so that for sure is going to help me out with this. And yeah, so that's an option. The other thing that I did was the solar panel, the starter solar panel, and that's going to be producing 160 FE per tick. So that's a little bit better than the mechanism solar panel. Solar panel. This one is going to be producing 34k FE. This one is going to be doing actually it's going to be doing 16 kilo FE, so it's going to be less than that. Not a great advantage, but I can use a photoelectric paint in order to make that happen. This is going to be producing during daytime, but if I put that panel on, it is going to be producing during nighttime as well, which is, you know, something. Let's go here. I'm just going to put it so it does something for me. Is the cable holding energy? It is. All right, so I'm just gonna there's really no reason to put it in there, I guess, so I'm already producing the power. I'll put it here, just why not? So maybe it's gonna be doing something. Is it producing? Yes, it's charging. It's gonna hold some power on it, so that's good. That's good to know. I would like to put the photoelectric paint, but I have an issue now, and that is because it's conflicting with one of the mods that I have, and that is the one that lets me change the end. So if I go here and I go into the end, these are not your basic Enderman. These are specific Enderman from a different mod pack. It is from Stellarity. So if I do this, oh, it does. Okay, Lens of Ender, perfect. I don't have to do that anymore. I tried that 3-4 times and it didn't work. So this is empty. I cannot go here because I have not fight the dragon. And this pack is nice because when you get here, it doesn't immediately spawn the dragon. What you have to do is kind of respawn the dragon with the end crystals. This island is really interesting because it's gonna have some things, some powers that I can work with. In here, after I beat the dragon, I get a cool sword that is gonna be really powerful down the road. It's gonna be better by my netherite. I don't know if it's gonna be better than the mekatana, but it's good. And the thing that I was saying is, I think I'm just gonna cheese my way through my first wither. Now, I will travel here, and you're like, well, if you haven't killed the dragon, how could you go back home? Because there's no place you can go. You can let yourself feel into the void, but then you're gonna be losing everything, and I don't want that. So what I'm gonna do is really just use my teleporter, and there you go, I'm home. Is it cheesy? Probably. Is it bad? I don't particularly care at this point. So it's about filling the resources. And speaking of the quests, if I go to my quest log. Go to the quest. I have completed a bunch of things in chapter 1, as you can see. I have not collected the rewards. I am probably gonna do that later. So the real power of this thing is I'm not exploring it. I have not explored it yet. I have done a bunch of netherite tools and things, and I can keep on exploring. So storage, for instance, I have that. I can claim the rewards. I'm not gonna do that right now. I want to clear those quests later. Some of them are, already gone through. And some of them I have not completed because I was doing something else, right? Time to explore. I have explored a lot, but I have not done the get the horse and everything. So these tasks are there. They are completed. Um, and I'm going to go to the kill the wither first before I do the end dragon. So that's gonna take me to chapter number 2. And once I do that, I'm gonna be collecting that experience. Chapter number 2 is going to be basically do the ATM star. So all the mod star. That's where I'm starting getting Patrick star, all of these resources. But yeah, I haven't gotten that part yet. Creative, I don't know what that is. I haven't gotten that part. There's a bounty board, things that I have done, and that's the current state of it. So all the power. I created a couple of these things. I have not created other things. I've already do the quantum entangloper, but yeah, I have not really gone through all of the individual parts. So that's something I might be doing in the silent stream. There's really no point in me talking about like, oh, I captured, copper. Great. What else has happened here? The bees are as they were. I have a couple of them. They are not really working in nighttime, but I potentially have all of the places already occupied. I built this thing, which is going to be giving me brine. And once I have brine, I can start breaking up into sodium and into chlorine. But that is receiving energy from the solar generator, and that is only going to work at daytime. I set this running for a while. I don't have that many materials. I don't have that much energy. And that's it. So I think the best thing we can do right now is cheese the warden. So right now I'm not producing anything yet. Bloop. Now it's working on nighttime. I think that's how it works. Because I don't have it anymore in my hand, so I'm assuming it got consumed. Yes, I can put it over there. It's better if it produces at night. It's getting 160 FE per tick, but it's already full, so there's really nothing going on here. Might as well just create another energy source. It's basically free. Energy 4. Once I set that up, that's going to start producing stuff. Oh, and my friends are here. They're back. It's gonna go sleep tonight because they are a pain to deal with. Yeah. They should be burning right now. Right. Go here. What was I doing? Oh yes, setting up new channels so they can be filled. This thing is empty already, but it's producing the energy that is gonna go on that area. All right, you. Energy 4. So you're also gonna start filling up. What about you? Why not? Energy 5. So I'm setting up those frequencies. They are empty. They're going to start charging. So this is basically like batteries. And I'm going to be carrying. I don't have a quantum entangloper here. Why is that? Probably I just left it down there. Whatever. It's fine. Let's go down to check on how the bees are doing. Oh, they have a bunch of things that I have not saved. And I'm getting tired of coming down here to do the ritual. of making honey blocks, and I don't really need that much honey. The only thing that I'm using this honey for is so we can keep on producing. I think that's it. Probably gonna have enough for more honey waiting for me here. Or as soon as I put the thing, these flasks here, I get more honey. Yep. It's getting centrifuge, so it's gonna get producing. All right, one thing that I can do from mechanism is a way of saving that honey. So how are you doing? Do I have a 100% iron already? But I want these guys. So probably I'm gonna be compressing them so I can get the egg. What I mean with that is if I go to productive piece, there are a couple of things that are gonna let me merge genes. So if I tried, let's see, polonium, which is the ultimate goal, because I really want to get that storage system as soon as possible. That I need that thorium. I found thorium, but it's not for actinides. What is that? Chemlive. Okay, so I won't be able to produce that. So Chemlive is something I can look for. But once I mix them, they're going to be giving me this polonium V, which is going to require polonium blocks. And that is also from Chemlive. So let's see if I can look for that mod. But as I was saying, I want mechanism, an auto crafter, mecha craft. So this is going to be a crafting formula. It's cheap to make. Let's do that one now. And I also need the tool that is used in, which is the crafter. The crafter is this formulaic assemblycator, or super weird name. I don't know. I don't have any of these resources, but I can make them. So I need one of these. I saw that I needed a crafting table. So one of these, one of these. What else do I need? I can do that in the like assemblator. This is thermal expansion. I have not ever played with that. Sure. And then what else? Oh, a chest, of course. So I have plenty of chests. I just don't have them at hand. But let's make one chest. And there you go. Now let's do that. And now I have this. And I need energy for that. So where do I get this energy from? That is the $1,000,000 question. I can take it from here, I guess. But then how do I communicate that? It needs to go to the front, but I don't want to mix it with these. Oh, it could go underground. I don't know if I want to. Because I can take from there. No, it's already been fed from the ground, so probably up. There's no way around it. I'm gonna be making a mess first. So you go. Let's put it. Oh, but then when it's produced, I need to get it out of the system, and for that, I need to put it here on the top. How would I go about that? How about that? Okay, that's a $1,000,000 question, I guess. So let's put that in here. And what I want is to be able to produce these things. So I need to put in the crafter and say craft available items, encode formula. Now the formula is encoded. Every time that I put these here, I can say make one. So it is working. It made the thing and it's giving me the flask, but it's not able to empty automatically for me. So that's going to be part of the process. Let's take the mechanical pipe, no, that's for fluids. The logistical transporter, I only have 7. I'll go, how do I go about that? I need to be able to feed it. I can feed it to the top. Sure. No, that's coming out of it. How do I feed you in? There's no way around it. I need to do, I'm gonna make a mess out of these, but fine. Let's do this in the name of science. Hope I don't break anything. Just yet. So, okay, so that is gonna go there. And now I may need more of these. Getting easy for the bees. And that's what that is, just in case you were wondering. I have radioactive bees right next to me, so it's giving me that effect. Now, let's see. Item configuration. This is going to be my output, and auto eject should be on. So now that is going to be taking that here, and the blocks are going to go here. They're going to get rejected on the blocker. So they're going to end up in this chest. Good. I'm also missing how to bring the items here, and I want to be able to get into the system. So probably I'm going to be breaking some glass in a future episode. But let's do that here now. So I'm going to be doing logistical transporter. So I'm going to make one. Let's do the higher tier because I have the resources and I'll be cleaning after myself at some point. So is 8 going to be enough? I don't know, but we can try. Let's see. I want you to go from the top. How do I go about that? This doesn't need a filter. It's going to be filtering on its own. Why did I put you on the top? I don't know. Let's move you. That's a good thing to do. So I'm going to be moving the backpack just so I have enough space. I'll take this and this. And now I need to put in that thing in here. Is not going to receive from here, nor from here, but only from here. And then this is going to be my on switch, and I'll just give you the genes. Sure, that works, I guess. And now this is going to be feeding this machine. So another messy part, but that's how this is going to be for a second. Not here, not here. And I'm going to be taking from here, and I just need to say that you're going to be receiving from the front. So that's going to give me all of these flasks. The flasks are going to give me that honey and the flasks. So they're going to get here. Then I'm going to be sending them through the system. The system is going to give them to these guys, which are going to be like, no, I can do anything with it. So it's going to be pushing them up here at some point. That's going to return them and taking them into this thing, which is going to be like, I can't use them. So it's going to send them here. Then the genes are going to get sent here, and the flasks with honey are going to get transported in here, which is finally going to give me the honey. At the end of the process, now I have created a loop. I don't know if it's just me, but I like seeing that it's going into the pipe. And so if it's there, let's see. These guys are going to be giving me the uranite. The uranite is going to get here. And once it's here, it's going to stay here because I cannot send it through the assembly, the front lake assembly tour. So I can sort this. And then at the end, yep, all of my flasks are in place now. I'm happy. So the only thing that I need to do now from this point forward is come pick up the items. I can potentially do something about the wax. I'm currently burning it because I don't have any use for it. Maybe at some point I might regret that decision, but for now it's just I don't want to be doing anything with it. Did I just lock myself? Probably. Nope, I can walk here. There you go. Beautiful. And then, yeah, I can just walk in here and say, I want all of these resources. Give them to me. Now, let's set these in my backpack. I can't take this. And at some point, I will just send these all the way to the smelter. So that's legit. Trust me, I really want that UI system as soon as possible. This is terrible. I have OCD. Just I have an OCD attack just by looking at this thing. It's not neat. It's not refined, but I have the stuff that I need in order to build things really at hand. So sure, sure, that works. Kinda, not really. There's not much I'm gonna do about it. Not at this point. Sandstone, that is actual trash. Oh. At this stage is coming to pick up all of my resources. Why did I put this back in? I don't know. Raw iron. Is there anything raw that I need to pick out? I don't see anything. Okay. Put my clay in there. There's no space for this. I'm gonna be taking these guys out. They are really just for building stuff. Put that in the not so useful backpack. The useful part is really this, and that is able to hold my things. So I have two teleporters. I had chests. I can figure. That's it. That's everything that I can do at this moment. All right. That done. I can put that one here. I can put this one in my tools along with this one. And these backpacks, I don't need them at the moment. One of them is just crazy. Look at what that's 663. That's a heap of gunpowder that I will be needing for my generators, for my power rate generators. Not the power. The power are way cheaper to make, for what I could see in the website. But the goal was to kill the wither today. I will be choosing it. Let's see. What do I need? I need soul sand. Do I have it? Yes, and I'm pretty sure I have a lot. So, soul sand. What else do I need? I need wither skeleton heads, and I am pretty sure that at the very least I have 3 of them. So, looking for the lowest numbers. I have 3 wither skulls. I don't think I have more, so I'll make do with that 1 star. Else. Cool. Now, one thing that I forgot to do was productive, and I wanted polonium. So for the polonium, I already have the thorium, but for the thorium, I can live. Can live is a thing that I need to get these things from. So I think I can smelt, so I can get the thorium. But what do I smelt? Blast, thorium dust. Where do I get the thorium dust? From thorium. Grid swing, compactor. But the thorium, how do I get you? Where do I get you from? You. Thorum 4. That's a Raytech. That's not the one that I have. I'm wondering, and that is just because I saw this thing, this dissolver. I'm wondering if I could put in the fake Thorum that I found. Where is that? I know that I saved it somewhere. I was mad that it's not the one that I need, Thorum. So it's different mod. Just has the same name. So yeah, for practical purposes, it's not the same thing. But it's maddening that I can't really do anything with it. At this point, I don't know what to do with this. It's useless. I cannot smelt it. If I try to smelt it, nothing happens. Well, it's not gonna take it right now because I'm smelting stuff. Let's see. I can't even put it in place. So I can put it in there. I can dissolve it. But that's not what I wanted. I wanted to check what do I need for this. So Thorum. Thorum is from ChemLib. That is going to be coming from Thorum ingot and from this Thorum. For that compactor, I need to compact these into this to make a compactor. It's not that expensive, so that's fine. But also for the polonium B, what would I feed the polonium B? Polonium block. Okay, how do I get the polonium block? That's gonna be more ChemLib. So it's a kind of a chicken and egg problem. I don't know where to start with that. So just know that in order to get that, I need to be able to breed these two together, and these requires just like regular flowers, I think. Yes, it does require regular flowers. I don't know where to get these Thorum. So another thing that I can do to make these polonium B would be merging the genes, but I don't know how to do that in this mod pack. Probably I can't. But I want Thorum. And to get Thorum, I need to blast Thorum dust. In order to get Thorum dust, I need to get Thorum. And in order to get that, I need to go through the dissolver, but I need to get Thorum ore, which, where do I get from? It's Raytech, it's great, but I can't find anything. Fusion controller, that's more expensive. I get these guys and this, but for the fusion controller, in order to build that thing, I need a nether star as well. So not an easy thing to do. I'm pretty sure that's I'm going wrong about this whole process. But for the Thorum B, the important part is how do I get this? As soon as I get that part and I'm done, I can start making polonium pellets, which is what I want in order to make my QIO drive, which is ultimately what I want. ChemLib. There's nothing that produces that outside of ChemLib, and in order to do this, I need these guys. Factor. That's what I can do with this fusion controller. The compactor is fine, but everything is here. Raytech, gravel, thorium, sand, basalt. Like it's supposed to be in a lot of places, but I can't find it, and that is sad. I've traveled a long way to find them, and I don't have it. I can get it from the honeycombs, but in order to get the honeycombs, I need these guys to start pollinating the flowers, and I can only do that with more of the Thorum. So can't get it.
All right, well, wasted too much time on that. Again, it's something heartbroken. Um, if I go to fight the... No, actually, I set up a teleporter, so it's easier. To fight the Wither. Let's go to the end. Hey, worst case scenario, this breaks. And it's going to be a moment for science. So once again, let's see. I need to go downstairs. So that's going to be 1. Once I have that, it's going to be probably otherwise move. That's 1. And to get under the platform, it's just going to suffocate on that stream. And his head needs to be right under that one. So I should be able to see that on top. Okay, I'm doing fine. And 4. Okay, good. So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. I'm putting 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then wish me luck. Because if it's not done right, then I'll have to fight the Wither. I know. He got stuck. That's good. He's gonna suffocate. And I just need to give him a couple of punches. Okay. Sorry for the noise. It's suffocating, but it's not gonna be able to escape. Is it killing something down there? I don't think he is. So I went 1 too high. Now I may need to fight him. How about that? Can he escape there? Yes. That's gonna be a bad thing. Bye. Okay, fine. Where is it? Wither effect, the worst. Hi, my dude. Can we chill? Can we just calm down? I don't want to fight you up there. Just calm down. Where are you? I don't see you. You're way too high. The whole end island is just going to be... It's not even... I'm not even giving you any damage. Or am I? I wanted you to suffocate, honestly. I was not prepped for this fight, so don't judge me. Okay, perfect. I'm way too high in the air, but that also means that he's not gonna be able to eat the Enderman. I might even run out of energy at this stage. Okay, fine. I don't even know where I am. Here. Can I arrow him at this stage of the fight? Probably not. Okay. I don't have arrows. That's silly. Okay, I need a couple 100 arrows. Oh, you suck. I'll lie to you. I liberated you from your prison. I wanted you to suffocate, not fight you. That's what I get. At least he's not gonna be destroying my island. I did it in the name of science. Science sometimes makes mistakes. He's getting out of the island, so probably a good idea to have him come back to me. Suck. Come. Come on. Come on. Come on. If this was a warden that can get out of the place, I would have been terrified. But the wither, I have enough experience with you. All right, so aren't you ever gonna come down? Chill. Can't hit him with arrows anymore on this stage. Oh, I can. Okay, fine. I have 100,000 arrows that I can just send your way. One thing that may happen though is I may lose the star. That would be sad. Creature shield. I hate it because I don't have one. Oh wait, how are you recovering energy? Are you actually hitting something down there? I can't hurt you with arrows anymore. But you don't come to me. What about the fact that you're flying? Because I started flying, that's making this hard. And that you're recovering energy, 148. How are we getting more energy? 13. My heart keeps flying because I now have extra hearts. I don't even know when I got the hearts. The yellow thingies, the yellow hearts I found somewhere. Then at 8. I think that's what gave me the extra hearts. I was playing with that, I just didn't know what they were. Oh, you know what? They're not hurting that much. I said that. What are you gonna do about it? You're gonna kill me? Please don't. But let me see my heart count. Let me just wait a little bit so I can look over. Here I was thinking I could cheese you. Come on, come on. 10, 7, 3, 4. You're dead. Did I collected the star? Yes, it's here. Neat. Alright. That was not my plan. Where am I in this space? Okay, that large. That high in there. Hey guys, sorry for what this guy did to your island. Probably shouldn't invoke him in here. My bad. I think I miscounted the height. Well, that happens sometimes. You don't know how to count, and then you go to preschool, and then you forget when you grow up and start teaching math in college. Please don't fire me. Just gonna fill all of these spaces, but yeah, well, we kill him in the non-cheesy way, which, I mean, isn't that the dream? Where's the center of the platform? I think this is it. 3, 4. Okay, so fine. I don't need to fill the whole thing up, although these holes are gross. There. Just this way around the actual center. So just filling up some of the holes. I wonder what's the deal with crying obsidian. What is it crying? Locking itself inside IMI. The entrance. This is the entrance. Okay. So history high. Did I go too far down? Basically here. It should have been stay in place, I think. I don't know what went wrong. I'll count later again, see what happened. Just gonna make sure that I have too high. That's it. It should have stayed there. Why did he escape? I have no clue. It was a frightening moment, I'm not gonna lie to you, for a second, a split second. And then boom, he was gone. We fight till the death. And we came out victorious. I wonder what happens if you die flying. Is your stuff just gonna fall down? Is that it? Is that the big problem? Alright, so next time I'm just gonna be able to do that. I have a wand. I forget about this wand all the time. Might as well just finish now. Alright, well, I have that material now. Yay, I don't remember what I was gonna do with that. Something important, I hope. Destroy the island. Almost completely. So nothing. There, so I need to put the other ones here. I'm not gonna be finding the Ender Dragon right now. There's literally no time in this episode. That was not the order I wanted to do things at. I wanted him to suffocate, but that was a wrong place to put those skulls. In any case, that is it for tonight. I will be going home and letting my system... What? Listen, dude, I just killed a wither. I'm not picking a fight. I was not even looking at you. Where are you? Hey, where are you? Or, you know what? Follow me into my amazing Enderman farm, which I don't remember where I put. I did construct it. Where is it? Busted. I'm looking at everybody now. It's my farm. Oh, there it is. Ooh, monster. So it's not that I'm looking at him. He is aggro by default. What about you, guys? I'm looking at you. And I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you too. Oh, you're too tall? Sorry. I think that's it. Let's go home. And this is the end of today's episode. Brought to you by me, because I don't have a sponsor. I will see you guys later. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hello, Ulysses. Have a great night. I'll be back in a few minutes after dinner. And that's going to be on the silent stream. So I will talk to you guys later. Goodbye. Like and subscribe. smiley face.